you have the opportunity to take a multitude of courses. I hope you thrive in that education and that you come away from it with the knowledge that a true member of the legal profession has an obligation to give back to his or her community. Contrast the ancient days in 1956 when I entered law school. Women were then less than 3% of the lawyers in the United States, and only one woman had ever served on a federal appellate court. She was Florence Allen, appointed by Franklin Delano Roosevelt to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit in 1934. So on her own dime, she took that case through 3 levels of the court in Idaho, and it became the turning point in the Supreme Court. And after that, there were a succession of cases, some brought by women, some by men. So if I could tell you my remarks will not be long, so there will be ample time for conversation with you. I am going to speak about the most momentous occurrence of the 2015 to 2016 term, and that was the death of Justice Scalia. But what was so exciting to me in those times is we didn't try to generate litigation. Once people saw the possibility of freeing themselves from these arbitrary classifications, they were out there. And so who was Sally Reed? She was a woman who made her living by caring for elderly and infirm persons in her home. And in college, I was mostly passively taking notes. But your law school classes, I hope, are engaging you so you are thinking all the time throughout the class. Well, I thought we could begin by my giving you a resume of what last term was like at the Supreme Court and say a few things about the term that will start on the first Monday in October. He called every judge in the Eastern District of New York, every judge in the Southern District, every Second Circuit judge. No one would have me. So funny, he got to one judge, Edmund Palmieri, who always took his clerks from Columbia. Palmieri himself had been a Columbia College undergraduate, Columbia Law School graduate. Came by ship to Ellis Island. My father and grandparents reached, as you do, for the American dream. As testament to our nation's promise, the daughter and granddaughter of these immigrants sits on the highest court in the land and will proudly administer the oath of citizenship to you. You have studied our system of government, and you know of its twin pillars. First, our government has limited power. It can exercise only the authority expressly given to it by the Constitution. And second, citizens of this country enjoy certain fundamental rights. Those rights are our nation's hallmark and pride. They are set forth in the Bill of Rights and other amendments to the Constitution. They are inalienable, yielding to no government decree. And our Constitution opens with the words, "We the people of the United States."